Hi there and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm just going to show you an update on Little Rue's mural. Just so that you know how it started. It's still a work in progress. I designed this a while back, even before Rue was born, but it's just taken me such a long time to finish just because there's so many stuff to do. Every little white thing that you see there is something that needs to be filled out. And so most of the top part, because I'm a short person, so I usually need like a little ladder to do that part. And yeah, those parts of it they're fish, each one of them a very intricate design. When I chose them, I thought it might be really cute, but now I'm regretting my life choices. And I need to finish some of the things like the dolphins and the turtle. I just did the flats, but I just haven't done the details on them. So without further ado, it's not the most satisfying thing when it just peels off so nicely. I like that very much. One thing about this paint, there are wall paints, but they're able to see through, so I have to put a little white in them so that they become more, they cover more surface, I guess. How would you call that? They're translucent or transparent, a little bit transparent, so I have to either put like a layer of white or mix a little bit of white with the paint so that they work. And so for this one, you're gonna see me cheating a little bit using a reference for that. It's not cheating when you use a reference when you don't know what the thing looks like. It is what it is. You just need to know what it looks like. But yeah, I did the flats of the main portion of the body before, and it just was very sad looking because it was incomplete for the longest time. So I'm gonna be honest, I did not finish it. So if you were expecting to see a finished mural at the end, I'm sorry about that. I'm potty training Little Rue right now, so it's been challenging to do anything else as well. But I know what you're gonna think. Why am I using the tiniest little brush for a mural? It's because I like the feeling that it gives, not the feeling, but I guess like the look. It looks, I don't know. It's just more textured, and I like that. So here I am using the tiniest little brush to do the details, or lay the flats on the stingray. The stingray was done previously a little bit. I just wanted to put more texture on it. And I'm gonna be jumping here and there, like everywhere in the mural, just because I need to put a layer and then let it dry before I do the next one. And am I the only one that take risks like this? Have you ever used your hair as a brush holder? Like I don't use it when the brushes are dirty, but before when they're unused, I just put them on my hair until I need them, and then I like feel what size they are, and then I grab accordingly. And in this one, I wanted to put the colors first, and then I'm gonna diffuminate. What's the color of that? Blend? Yeah, I'm gonna blend afterwards. I just needed to know. The only tricky thing about this is that because I haven't done them in a while, I do not remember what specific colors I use for what. I mean, I have primary colors like a yellow, a red, and a blue, but they're not primary yellow, primary red, and primary blue. They're like derivative, no, a different. They are, but they're not primary colors. So the red one is more of a coral reddish, so it is a little mixed. So when you mix them together, they make unusual things. And I don't know if you see that part over there. I painted right on top of the greeny, and because they're a little bit see-through, it didn't work. So now I have to put the white background so that the color actually shines through as it's supposed to shine through. And this one over here is going to be an anemone, and it's going to have two clownfish. One is going to be poking from within the anemone, and the other one from the outside of the anemone. It's just real cute. The first fish that we had were clownfish, so it's an homage to that. And then every single time that I do pottery, I do clownfish for my husband, so nice. And I'm not 100% sold on the polka dots in here, and if the camera is shaking, just my husband was filming, but we have a toddler, and our toddler was heating us with pool noodles, so it gets a little bit dicey at points, as you can see here. But yeah, so intricate details, I just have to remember what they are before I paint on top of them with the white. Like this one is going to be an emperor fish, and in other parts you can barely see the hint of an underdrawing, so I just had to go over them again with white just so that you can actually see on top of it. Yeah, and this one I made a mistake, an oopsie, and then I had to correct it. So I'm hoping that I can blend the green again, if I can make the same color again. I think it's because I don't have just one blue, it's like 2 colors of blue, so I'm hoping I can work. This one is supposed to be a really cute one. It's a cuttlefish, and they are very, very beautiful, and the colors and the patterns are so funky, but it's gonna take some time for me to actually finish this one because it's so detailed. So I just wanted to lay the flats first so that it dries completely before I attempt to do the layers on top, because if a layer below dries completely, it's easy to, if I make a mistake, just wipe it off with like a wet something, and then it just is like nothing happened. But if I make the mistake while it's wet and I just start painting on top of it, it just gets a little bit murky, and if I make a mistake, then it's like a whole hullabaloo to try to fix it. So I'm just laying the flats for this one. I just find it that is very... I really like this color, how it turned out. It's a very creamy color, not creamy, peachy color? No, orangey. And out of all of the ones that I was able to finish today, the orcas are my favorite. It was my whole upper body was dying after doing this, just because I am short and I have to use this little stool to climb. I'm able to do this, and then my arms have to be up the whole time. So just painting this and just going over and over again was very painful, but they pop so much from the thing. And I know what you're gonna think, it's kind of wonky right now. Don't worry, I fix it later on, and I know they look very skinny, but they're gonna plump up at the end of it. And that corner over there, it bugs me, but I want to finish the whole mural before I start retouching the other corners, because the ocean part of it has a bit of a texture, like a circular texture, and it also is going to have a bit of like a glow in the dark sweeps mixed within, so it has like a blue to light green, like a minty green sweeps on it. And so I'm waiting until I do all of the things so that I can go on top of it again with another layer to put the glow in the dark. And I'm not 100% sure whether or not I want to do this, but I was thinking about doing like jellyfish that you cannot see them when the lights are on, but as soon as the lights go off you can see them that way. But I want to do some tests first. Oh, there you go, aren't they so cute? And it was looking pretty skinny, so then afterwards I tweaked it a little bit. I don't think my husband caught that. I guess he did a little bit. Yeah, I started fixing it, and then oh my goodness, this one was a little bit sketchy because it was such a large portion of a wall that I decided to use a bigger brush, and that was a mistake because the bigger brush soaked too much paint inside, but then it dripped. I don't know if you can tell the one below. And then I ran out of the paint. Sorry, I ran out of that specific mixture of paint, so I have to mix it again, and it wasn't the same. So then this is the other tricky thing about paint that is like wall paint. It dries a different color, so it might look exactly the same when you're laying it down, and then suddenly 3 minutes later it's a whole different color. So It's a good thing that I was looking for those textures, because this one definitely has like that mixture of different tonalities to it. I'm gonna say is an artistic choice. And yeah, see here, I let it dry between layers, and then I didn't like the way that I put the eye there, so then I just, whoop, it's gone, and now he has a different eye. And I'm gonna go back into this one, and then I'm gonna fix a little bit, because I'm not sure if I like the mouth, but here it is. Check it out. It's all done. Well, not all done, but like what I was able to accomplish this time around. And let me know if you like this, and I'll show you next time I do more of this, so you can be in this journey with me. Hopefully we finish it soon. And thanks so much for hanging out, and thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.